flesh bore my sin and death. Your risen, everything I once held dear, I counted all as loss. So lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Oh, lead me to the cross. To your heart, lead me to your heart, lead me to your heart, lead me to the cross, where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Oh, lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Oh, lead me to the cross.
This is no chord at the end, but we had written in there a D. Is that what you want us to do?
I would like you to do a B minor 7, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're just so contrary, Journey. Everything I suggest or ask you, you just change it, just out of spite. So right
It
there,
is out of spite. That's
Right
the
on.
only reason.
B minor. Did you say B minor 7th
Yes.
instead of no chord?
Are we not taking the break there either?
We won't, no. We'll play it straight.
Okay.
And we'll do a retardando in that measure as well. So it'll go, lead me to the cross. Cross will come on the B minor 7. So it'll actually come on that next measure. You guys are sounding really great. Let me just say that. I know the sound system helps give some confidence
It helps
to
to
sounding
hear.
great.
It
It
does.
helps by hearing. But I'm loving what everybody's adding. I think you're all really listening to each other well, listening to where the direction of the song.
Rewarding to
Start to
see that. So a few quick notes.
keep it just like that, okay? I know. Hold that off after just like twice of trying it. And it's also sounding very, very, very good. Word changes that I would that I would like to add. In measure 23, the last measure of the first line of the second page in Lead Me to the Cross. This is really just for Ginger and Paula if you're gonna play bass notes. On that rest, I would like you to add E minor 9 over F sharp. So all you really need to write is just a slash F sharp.
But just on that last beat.
Just on that last beat. So it's gonna go, oh, lead me 1, 2, 3. F sharp, G me to the cross. It just helps it give some forward direction there.
Johnny, just while we're there.
Yes.
I don't know whether I didn't hold that measure, that measure out long enough or not, but I wasn't in sync with getting into the coda. Oh, lead me, 1, 2, 3, rest, 1, 2, lead me to the cross. Somehow I was either ready to do it before you did or after you did, and I don't remember which now.
Okay. Well, I think what will help, so this is one of those instances again where the rest is indicative of the vocal melody. It's not necessarily a rest for everybody to stop playing there. So play that E minor 9 if you're playing a 9 out through that whole measure. And then when we get to the coda, yeah, I don't know how best to say it except wait 2 measures or 2 beats.
Yeah, no, I think if we just did it again,
Yeah.
just that part, I think that's all I need is just to see that, how it works.
Okay, we definitely will. I want to do that.
Yep.
Let me get through the rest of these notes real quick. Yes. Every time. Same as in measure 47, the first measure of the last line of the last page. It's the exact same thing. E minor 9 over F sharp. That brings me to the bridge then. So in the bridge, B minor 7, please,
Instead of D,
instead of D. Yes.
B
Boy minor 7. The G major 7 is still crossed out in that measure, yes?
yes,
Measure 37 is A.
yep,
Measure 38, please cross that D out and make it a G major 7. And then the next measure is A. That is, in the instrumental, after the chorus and the first ending, it's basically just the intro. So play a G major 7 at that G in measure 26, please. And I think that's it.
Are you sure we got some more notes?
There's more we can change, I know. So let's start in the very last chorus that we're gonna do. And we are going to take the coda.
Okay.
So I guess it's not the last chorus we do. The last chorus before the coda. And then we'll play the song out from there.
Sorry.
Actually, I like it. I like it. Actually, let's start at the bridge. Since we changed a lot of that, we will just be sure to get it.
Okay.
Starting right on it. 1, 2, 3. To your heart, to your heart, to your heart, to your heart. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Oh, lead me. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Lead me. Lead me to the cross. Yes, good, good. How's everybody feel about it? Any comments, suggestions on how we can improve it?
I thought it sounded pretty good the first time we went through the whole thing.
I agree.
Oh. We might, do you want to do that transition one more time? Just
Yes, yeah, let's do it. And actually, we should go back and do Holy is the Lord and work on that.
Oh, we didn't do that, did we?
We didn't know.
Yeah.
Let's start at the top of this, and we'll just try and get the transition right into it. Good, good. Yeah, I think it's easier to think about the chorus in that song to get a sense of it instead of the verse, because the verse is very, very sparse, and there's not a lot happening, and it can drag if you're not adding the right type of energy to it. But I think we are. So, Ginger, were you gonna say something?
I just didn't know what our intro was.
I have nothing. Let me think about this song. I think, honestly, we can just do the first 4 measures as our intro. In one quick edit, in measure 9, as I was playing this earlier today, I want to make that B7 a B minor 7. The reason why is because then two measures later, it's a B7, and it makes that B7 shine out just a little bit more. And then, real quick, another edit. In measures 28 and 29, it's the first and second ending of the bridge. I would like that to be a D over F sharp,
In the first ending?
and the second. Okay, let's give it a go.
Do you want us all to play, or do you want just Paula to play the intro?
Let's all play. Let's all try it. Because we've been doing a lot of layering, and I do want to
Keep that aspect of layering, but I don't think we need to be so rigid with it now. In the sense of layering, try and think of, in this section, what can I add? It's not necessarily doing the same thing I've been doing in the section before, or the same thing I'll be doing in the section after, but what does the bridge require of me, or what does the chorus require of me? So in this aspect, what does the intro require of you to then get us to a point where the verse is sort of laid back more than the pre-chorus, which is laid back more than the chorus, but the intro is more than the verse. I know that that's a lot of words, but yes, just feel it, it's fine. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
We'll take this one about. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. We stand and lift up our hands for the joy. We need to restart.
Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
got that, do we? Stand up and lift up our hands.
It's quick. Even though it's spaced out pretty far on the page, it comes quicker than we want to think that it does, given that physical look of the music.
Yep.
That always throws me through a loop when I read sheet music. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. We stand and lift up our hands. The joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He? Okay.
Yeah, we missed that.
So I know that's a lot of energy to come right down off of, right? And the page turn really doesn't help. So,
So I went to the coda on,
so
that was my bad, all the way around.
I know that's gonna be the biggest issue is not treating that page sticking out as the song that we're playing. We've got 2 songs to get through to disregard that. So I don't know if you don't really want to put something in front of that page because then you're gonna have to move it in the middle of playing.
Would it be okay if, when we get home, I just printed that out like a piece of paper or something instead?
Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Whatever you need to do.
Confused to go
Yeah.
from there to there.
Yeah, absolutely. Do what you need to do. I'll suggest not taking the tape off and just putting that page right on top of this, just because we won't always use these songs back to back, so we won't always be transitioning from one to the other. But that's a really good idea. If you don't mind, would you do that for all 4 of us? If you don't mind? Awesome. I mean, I can pay you for the paper if you.
Johnny, it's my paper.
It's your. Oh. Okay, I will. I got you, Rick. Maybe you can trade me a black market medical hookup one of these days. Do you want a pink paper, Paula? Would that help, or are you okay?
But these, well, you're used to turning pages then. Well, eventually you're gonna.
Well, she's talking about the last page to lead me to the cross and how it sticks out.
With page 3, this one, all right.
So if that was a different color, then she's saying it would be easier to disregard it. Okay. Okay. So
I knew we were moving to that song, it just says coda coda, so
Right.
that should be what's,
right. So
I'm gonna do that for me, you want me to do it for you?
Sure, thank you.
And Johnny, you want it?
I'll take it. Yeah.
So I'll make 3 pink ones.
Thank you. So then to get to the intro of Lead Me to the Cross, what you can do is write the intro chords in the bottom of that empty space